So this is making the rounds on Facebook. A mother, she says, my daughter is 15 with her first job, and I'm thinking about charging her $75 a month for rent, but actually put it in a savings for her and giving it to her once she graduates. And I posted it in the community tab, and I wanted to know what you guys thought about it. So I'm going to go to the community tab, hear what you guys think about it, and then I'm going to show you the comment that I made under this post, and then I want to know what you think about what I said. Okay, so about four of you responded. I know I posted kind of late, so about four of you responded in the community tab. Let's see if I can expand this a little bit. And Andrea said, I like the notion, but why not tell her what you're doing and how you plan on investing it? Better, yes, show her and sign her up for a few age-appropriate savings, budgeting, and investing classes so she can assist and have some input on her future. I love that. I love that, Andrea. Let's see how much $75 times 12. That's assuming she's going to keep the job for a year, right? $75 times 12. $900, girl. 900. You don't have $900 in that girl's savings account. M. Zunuzul said, I think that's a great idea. Whenever they move out, if they're moving out due to them purchasing a home, you can give the money back as a down payment. One of my coworkers' parents did that to him, and he was in shock because he just thought he was just paying rent, but his mother saved everything for him. William, old school Lord says, I wouldn't tell her. I would just surprise her once she graduates. And Ethognis says, it's punitive. The child is still a minor and cannot really be charged rent by their natural born parent. People are crazy. Go get a passport and set up a little investment account openly, not covertly. This foolishness has gone too far. Savings is savings. Don't trick the child and burden them. It takes away the fun and the incentive of working. I love that too. So let's go over and see what the comment I made under the comments, under the posts that they post. But I wanted to know what you guys thought about it. And then I'm going to tell you what I would do. Well, my son is not going to be working at 15. Okay. So this is what I said. My response to the post, I said, get to. At 15, she should already know how to save and invest. She should already have a savings and checking account. She should already have a fully funded college fund, plus a hefty financial gift for a high school graduation. What you should do is to open a Roth IRA for her since she has earned income so she can begin to save for retirement. A 15-year-old should not be concerned about rent. Stop the poverty mindset and generational curses. Every generation should do better and be better than the last. A lot of people agreed with me. A lot of sentiments were, oh, that's a good way of teaching her responsibility and how to save. Now, again, I hate the notion, especially for Black children, that you start working and the first thing your mama do is, oh, you got to start paying rent. So I believe that children should not be concerned about paying rent and paying bills and providing basic necessity for themselves. I think there are other ways of teaching them how to be responsible and how to save and plan for the future. And I even hate that a 15-year-old girl child has to be concerned about paying rent, even though the mama said, I'm going to put it in a savings account. But the truth is, How many kids really get that money? Maybe one or two get that money, because most parents are going to spend that money. So this is my son, Michael. He's 10 and a half. I have to stop making these videos of him shortly because he's getting older. And Michael, we gave him, for Michael's report card, we gave him $300 for the 2024-2025 school year. His report card was so good. We gave him $300. And so little Michael had a savings account since he was born. He's had his college funds since we got his Social Security card. And so for his report card, this is what Michael, a 10-year-old is doing with his $300. He is the one that said, this is what I'm going to do. Why? Because we've been teaching him from early on. This is what you do. The first thing you ask my kids, the first thing you do when you get money is do what? You give to the Lord. He's given $30 for tithes and offering, for tithes, and he's giving $10 for offerings. So I said, Michael, you're just giving $10. So tithes is what we owe God. I know some people don't believe in tithing. On this channel, we believe in tithing. I teach tithing, honey. I will give you a testimony what tithing has done for me and my husband. Okay. Okay. Like buying a $1 million home for cash. Okay, did y'all hear that? Tithes and offering, okay? $10 for orphans. So I said, Michael, you only giving God. So tithes is what we owe God. That belongs to the Lord. An offering is you saying thank you to the Lord for him making a way and providing for you. So I said, Michael, you only telling God, thank you for $10. He said, Mommy, I had already given God some other money he got from his birthday. He just had a birthday earlier, and he got lots of money for his birthday. He's put in $100 in his college fund. He knows he has a college fund. He checks in on it. Sometimes he'll say, Mommy, let me see how much I have in my college fund. So he has a college fund, and he also has an UTMA account. An UTMA account is an account that Dad and I have, an investment account that we have for him. And in the state of New Jersey, when he turns 25, we turn that money over to him, okay? Not the little $75 a month you want to charge your daughter, okay? When my son becomes of age in the state of New Jersey, the UTMA account, he gets it at 20, I think it's 25. Some states it's 18, some states it's 21. In the state of New Jersey, I checked it, it's 25. So not only do we have a college fund for him, we also have an UTMA account that we're just going to turn over to him when he gets 25. And because we are teaching him responsibility, how to save, how to invest, when he get that UTMA account that I am positive will have millions of dollars in it, because he's 10. He's 10 and 25. That's another 15 years. He will know what to do with it, right? This is how you teach them how to do and how to know what to do with your money. And so often he'll say, Mommy, let me check my account. Let me see how much money is in there. And then he'll say, well, let me see Daddy's account. And he just fall out. I'm like, oh, but he's like, oh my God, Daddy has so much. Of course, Daddy, why does he have so much? I said, because Daddy's older and Daddy's been saving and investing since he was 30. Okay, so Daddy has a lot. And so we're teaching him how to save, how to invest. So $100 for his college account, $100 for his local bank. Okay, so that's teaching him how to save money in the bank. So in his local bank account that we save and we go. So my little Michael's off for a break next week. Him and Daddy will take his coins and all the extra money he has, and he will go to his local bank and he will put it in the local bank. That's all the coins we have left over. And then he has $60 here for home, but then he switched it. He said, no, Mommy, I'm going to put $60 in my local bank. And then I'm going to save, keep $100 at home. Now, the $100 at home is for him to spend however he want to spend it, because we believe in giving to the Lord, save some, invest some, and save some. Okay? That's what I teach my kids. Give to the Lord, save some, invest some, spend some. And so the money he keeps at home is for him to buy extra Legos or extra games. He's 10 and a half. So he's really into his games, or he's playing his games with the kids at school. They're talking while they're on the game. They have their headsets and they're talking to each other and they're playing on the game. So I buy him game points per month. But if he wants more game points, he has to buy it. As he's getting older, he's getting better where the points I buy him, he's making it last for the month. And just earlier this week or over the weekend, he bought $35 worth of points, game points, out of his home bank account. And in his home bank account, I think he has like 200 and something dollars in cash in his bank account. We give him chores. He does chores around the house to earn money. So shredding, my husband works from home. My husband has a lot of things. This is him writing out how much he's going to give. My husband works from home. My husband has a lot of stuff to shred. So I'll shred him, let him shred. So do a little chores around the house, and we pay him for that. We do not pay him for stuff that he should be doing, like separating his clothes. He's 10 years old now. I'm teaching him, separate your clothes, fold your clothes. I'm even teaching him how to iron his uniform. So when he goes away to college, he will not be dependent on these little fast behind girls to iron his clothes, because he knows how to iron and how to do everything for himself. Okay. So I do not like the idea of charging children rent, even if you're going to put it in a savings account. Ma'am, you should already have a savings account for her. The girl is 15. Okay. Financial advisors suggest you need to take out the college money out of the market at 16, because if the market fall, it's going to need about 2 years to recover. $75 a month is $900. I hate that. I think it is ghetto. I think it's poverty mentality. I think that Black people need to stop doing that to their children. I think you need to stop putting the burden of responsibility of paying rent and paying lights on their children. Now, when they get older and they're working, sure. Now, my son, this little boy is blessed. You hear me? Blessed. This little boy is blessed. First of all, he's tithing and he's giving unto the Lord. We are paying for his education all the way through. He goes to a private school, Christian school. He will be going to a private all boys prep school. Okay. I've finally come around it, because, my husband, from the time he was listening, he is going to this prep school for high school. I was like, I know I don't like it, but I've come around. Okay. I'm coming around. And now Little Michael is coming around, because at first he was like, all boys, no girls. Mommy, that is not fair to the girls. But as he gets older, and I explained to him that there are all girls private high school, that boys can go. He's coming around. He's coming around to that. We're paying for his prep school. We are paying for his college education. We are paying for graduate school. If he want to become a doctor, we are paying his whole education all the way through. We are buying him his first home. So that means my son will never have to get in debt. He never have to worry about, even when he's in college, he ain't got to work. He can work if he wants to, but we're not going to put the burden and the responsibility of him. Oh, you have to work while you're in college. No, you don't. You have to work while you're in graduate school. No, you don't. You know why? Let me tell you why. I always think of those Bush girls. Do you think those Bush girls, when they started their job, President Bush is charging them $15 a month rent? Do you think the Bush girls had to work through college to pay for their college education? You might work through college because you want to have extra money more than what I'm giving you, but not work to have to pay for your college education. Why? We did that. I did that. My husband did that. So why should our son do that? Every generation is supposed to be better, get better, and we're supposed to be creating generational wealth so our children can live a better life for us. You don't have to worry about paying for college. We got it. We had 18 years to save. Okay? 18 years to save. You can go to college. We can afford to pay for your college education. And this is the mindset that I'm encouraging people around me. Stop putting this burden on your kids to pay rent and pay for their college education. I know people who's $200,000 in student loans from when we were in Rutgers, because they were living frivolously. buying cars they couldn't afford, apartments they couldn't afford, but take out student loans to pay for cars and apartments they couldn't afford. And now, damn, they're 30 years later, you're still crying about student loan and you want student loan debt relief. So now those same parents didn't save for their kids to go to college. Do you know how many of the people I went to school with are on Facebook crying about they don't know how their kids are going to college? Now, I had my kids later, okay? Little Michael is 10. They have kids that's going to college now. Y'all know I had Lexi at 16. My two kids are 20 years apart. Lexi is 31 next week. Okay. Lexi's 31. Little Michael is 10. Sister Lexi is 31 next week. Little Michael is 10. So we need to make it better for our children. We should not be doing the same things to our children that our parents made us do. That's a generational curse. Your life is supposed to be better. My husband worked while he was in college, even though, yes, his parents paid for college education, but he still had to work. I didn't have a choice but to work. Student EOF and work study. Oh, that's gonna spoil him. No. Is the Obama girls spoiled? Do you think the Obama girls were paying rent when they were 15 in the White House? Were they in the White House? Huh? Do you think the Obama girls at 15 were working and paying rent? So why should my son? Oh, they're multimillionaires. Why aren't you a multimillionaire? Or why aren't you in a place to provide a good and decent life for your children? So no, I don't think that mother, ghetto behind woman, should be charging her daughter $75. If you gonna say, give me $75 a month to put in your savings account, that's different. But at 15, apparently you don't have a savings for her. Apparently you don't. Because you're gonna put $75 a month in a savings account and give it to her when she graduate. Why don't you tell her to put that $75 a month in her savings account? Why aren't you teaching her to put it in her savings account instead of giving it to you for you to save it? Why don't you tell her to put $100 a month in her savings account? Do y'all see what I mean? We need to stop this poverty mindset, especially for Black children. If you struggled, why do you want your kids to struggle? If your mom and daddy was charging you rent at 15, why do you want to do that to your kids? You don't have to charge them rent to teach a responsibility. It's right here. Little Michael is 10. He got $300. He had to calculate 10% of tithes. And he's giving $10 for orphan. Your orphan is whatever you want to give. If it's $1, give it $1. It's from your heart. And he's like, I'm going to put $100 in my college account. I'm going to put $100 in my local bank account. And $60 from home. He switched it. And the whole money is for him to buy his extra games that he wants, extra toys. Because we might go to the store and I'll buy him Legos. My son loved to do Legos. I have the video he put up. So I'll buy him one. Well, he might want another one. Okay, you have to use your money, your own money. And he's like, okay, mommy. Or sometimes he'll say, mommy, I want to use my money to buy some extra game points. And I'm like, okay. You don't have to put a burden of rent and responsibility on your kids for them to learn lessons. Teach them how to invest. That girl, she started working at 15. Open up a Roth IRA for her. That's what I said in my comment. If you just open up a Roth IRA for her, honey, by the time she's 50, she's a multimillionaire because she has earned income. And yes, even me, I could do a Roth IRA for Michael. I just don't have the time to do it for him right now, but little Michael's good. He's going to be okay. I have everything else for little Michael except a Roth IRA. Later, when I have some more time, I'll open up a Roth IRA for him because for you to open up a Roth IRA for a child, you need earned income. But also, I think President Trump made a new law that said, if you have a 529 for your kids, that's a college fund, and the child decide not to go to college, you can invest, take $35,000 out of that money you save for the kid to go to college, to put it in a Roth IRA. But if we're somebody who's financially savvy, if you can remind me, if they have money left over in the 529, can we also put that in a Roth IRA? It doesn't matter for me, because soon as I have time in the next year or so, I'm going to open up a Roth IRA for little Michael. And I, earned income, take a picture of him, whatever, have him pose for Janicehylton mentoring or whatever. So that's $7,000 in his Roth IRA. Okay. So I want to know what you think. I think we should stop this poverty mentality. I think this is poverty minded, and I feel so sorry for that little girl, that she has to be concerned about paying rent. Especially a girl child should not be concerned about paying rent. But that's because it's poverty mentality, and we need to do better. I absolutely love you. I adore you. What about my daughter? My Lexi's good. Lexi's 31 next month. Okay. Lexi account is beautiful. What about being my husband? Beautiful. As Dave Ramsey say, sacrifice today for tomorrow. I absolutely love you. I adore you. Let me know what you think about this content. Bye. Be sure to subscribe if you're not. Talk to you later. Bye.